Problem 5 is a factoring problem, 3a squared plus 7a minus 6. And because of the 3 in front, it's hard trinomial factoring because we can't divide the 3 out of each of the terms. So we'd start by multiplying a times c, which would be 3 times negative 6. So that's negative 18. Then we're looking for the terms that add to b, which is 7, or the factors that add to 7. So we start listing them out. One would be negative, one would be positive, since the 18 that we get is negative. So negative 1, negative 1, positive 18, negative 2, 9, negative 3, 6. And then the same pairs, but with the negative on the opposite one. The one that we want is negative 2 and 9 to add to positive 7. So then we split the positive 7 into negative 2a and positive 9a. And rewrite the other two terms, so 3a squared minus 6. Then we group these terms, so out of the first two we could divide out an a. So we take out that GCF of a out of those first two terms to get 3a minus 2. Then we look at the last two and we take out a GCF of 3 from those. It's a positive 3. Dividing out a positive 3 GCF gives us 3a minus 2 again. So that 3a minus 2 is one of the factors. And then the other factor is the two GCFs that were taken out, so a plus 3. Okay, that's hard trinomial factoring. Problem 6 is GCF factoring. So for GCF factoring, we want to look for the highest number that divides into both terms, so the greatest common factor that divides into both of the number terms. So between 24 and 50, the highest number that divides into those is 2. And then looking at the powers of x, the most x's that we could divide out of both terms is just a single x. And the most y's that we could divide out of each term is y to the second power. Okay. Because dividing out more than that would give us a fraction, dividing out less, we'd still have y's in the problem. Okay. So now we are going to divide out that GCF from each term, so 2xy squared from each term. For the first one then, that's going to give us 24 over 2, which is 12. X to the third over x, one of those x's is going to cancel to give us x squared. Y squared over y squared cancels completely. Then for the second piece, we still have that subtraction in the middle. 50 over 2 is 25. The x over x cancels. And y to the fifth over y to the second, two of those cancel to give us y to the third. If you remember, we did this by writing out y to the fifth as 5y's multiplied. Y to the second was 2y's multiplied, so two of those end up canceling to give us 3y's or y to the third left. Okay, so that's the divided part, and then we put the GCF that we divided out in front.